Oh, damn, you really can't see me. Shit. You really can't see me. God damn. Chill out! My bad. My bad. Fucking kids. Peace, peace, family. Peace, family. I'm not gonna be on too long. Like, for real. But I'm gonna be on enough to holler at something. Holler about something real quick. You know. Give y'all a second to get in here. It's only been not even a minute. My bad, my bad. Well, yeah, I'm just here to holler at y'all real quick. That's all I want to say, y'all. It's all right that y'all couldn't make it. But I just want to say, get over your fears. See how simple that is? What it do, be easy? I was just in the other stream with you. I was just lurking, fam. Just watching. Shit was kind of laggy for me. But I did want to say this. This is besides my stream or whatever. Fuck the airplanes. I just want to say that. I don't even play the game. Yeah, you know I'm there. But fuck the airplanes. I don't even play the game, and I don't like airplanes. All right, with that aside, let me get to what I was saying. I gotta put this out. Hold up. This is all I wanted to say. As you read the title, I'm briefly on this motherfucker because I'm about to go eat, smoke, chill with my lady. But this is touching on the video I posted earlier. There's going to be a part two. Okay? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. There's going to be a part two. Obviously, it's not going to be tonight, but I want to touch on this fear. Just fear. The video I made wasn't strictly for fear, but I used fear as my focus point, right? Once again, disclaimer for YouTube, this is a rolled cigarette. Okay, so there's no such thing as fear in the context I'm about to put it, at least. What is fear for the most part? Fear is the unknown for the most part, right? Well, there's a simple way to get over fear, and obviously, if you see it coming, is to face your fears, right? As well, if you're not at that level or in the area. Like for me personally, my one of my fears that I know of is drowning. And the reason that is because I was thrown in the deep end as a little kid and had to fend for myself. So I felt what it felt like to drown. But I'm not gonna have my ass nowhere near somewhere I'm gonna drown, right? Okay, so sometimes you can't always just go face your fear. Like if you're scared of sharks, you're not about to go. You might not be in the vicinity of a shark. So boom. So fear of the unknown. Say you can't face your fears per se, right? The best way or advice I could give, and only time I give advice or anything, all my videos in general, is from experience. The best way to face your quote unquote fears of the unknown is to understand it. What does that mean? The fear of the unknown. I don't know what's on the other side of the. What's up, Dirty Dan? It's gonna be a brief one. Oh, the lady is here. But you don't know what's on the other side of that door, right? So we're just using this as a hypothetical. So for anybody who does see this later, don't trip on me or nothing. But you don't know what's on the other side of that door, so you fear the possibility of what's on the other side. Shy High, Shahi, my homie, the homie, what's happening? This is a brief one, fam. Appreciate that too. So you don't know what's on the other side, so the fear of the unknown kicks in, right? Well, my advice from experience only, and I don't operate the same way other people operate, so I understand that. But the best way to overcome that fear of the unknown is to accept that it's unknown. Let's just marinate on that. If I understand that something on the other side of this door is something that I have no clue of, but I got to go through this door, I have to just come with terms. I've already rolled my cigarette, so I'm with you, fam. But as long as I can understand is that hold on. As long as I can understand that I understand that I don't know what the fuck's going on, I gain some control over my emotions or my perspectives. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people miss opportunities because of fear. It might not be high level fear, but it's still fear of the unknown. Like the story I was telling you about my homie who was a worker bee, but he wanted to work for himself and da da da. He was scared of his own potential. The fear of the unknown, the ups and downs, prevent is to this day is preventing him from pursuing his dreams, which I proved to him in real life comes cheap. He wants to start a business with clothing. I showed him at most you only need $250 to start your business. But he's scared of that. He's scared of what if I fail? What if that? What if this? You have to stop doubting yourself for one. You have to stop doubting yourself. You have unlimited potential, but the reason it's limited is because you've limited yourself. When I started my business, I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. I have children, I have a family, all this is on the line. But I understood in order to overcome fear, you have to face fears. You have to understand that it's something you're not accustomed to. It's going to make you uncomfortable. It's going to make you feel funny. It's whatever. It's going to put you in an uncomfortable position. But in order to succeed, you have to be able to deal with uncomfortable positions. It's like people love comfortable lies and hate uncomfortable truths. You see what I'm saying? It's the same concept. People are scared of what they don't know, but they don't even take time to realize that is if they made it known that it was unknown, they would have some calmness to them. They're like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's up. It makes you grow. Exactly. I learned it after being hard headed. Exactly. That's what I said at the beginning of this. This is all from experience. You got to go through it. You have to experience it. You're gonna fail at shit, motherfucker. You're gonna fail at shit, but you're also gonna succeed at a lot more by trying, by attempting. Motherfucker, I can't tightrope, but say one day I want to try tightrope, I'm gonna try that shit, and I'm gonna fall, and I'm like, oh, that was kind of fun. You feel me? So fear, and for the viewers who hear this, not the immediate family that's already here listening, but for y'all as well, we're not speaking on fear, 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 fear. But even then, you have to face it. You can use any example you guys would like to just get the message. The message is to know the unknown. You have to realize it. I'm on a video, man.
Oh, April, mommy wanted the phone. Thanks.
You see? See? I'm scared of her though. I'm scared of her. be having to make sure she gone. But that's what I'm saying. And that's the queen of the household, man. You know, you gotta respect it. But that's what I'm saying, family. I know I did a video on fear, and I'm bringing another part two, whatever you want to call it, a sequel, prequel, whatever the fuck. But I just wanted to touch back on that because I was sitting here thinking about that shit, and after I told y'all the story of the homies acting corny because he didn't want to work for himself and shit, I was just thinking about that. Like, people are just, they don't know the capabilities they have, and as well, they don't understand that you can accomplish overcoming fears by just understanding that it's there, not fearing that it's there, but knowing it's there. Like, yo, I'm scared of this. I'm scared of the outcome of that. As long as you can realize that, you can break that down and do away with it. But as long as you keep running from it, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It could be personal, it could just be a fear. Like, we can literally talk about a fear. It doesn't matter what it is. Once you can break it down, you can overcome it. You don't have to necessarily literally face your fear. Like, if you're scared of sharks, you don't have to go jump in the fucking ocean with a shark or not. I wouldn't do that even if I wasn't scared of sharks. Like, who does that? But that's all, fam. Fear can be overcome easily. Knowing your full potential, believing in yourself, being secure with yourself, and realizing and knowing that you'll succeed and you'll fail. That's balance. Once again, it all comes back to balance. You can do anything. God damn. You can do anything. Fear is just a trick in the head. It's just a trick of the mind. Now we ain't gonna bash me on my own information and genetic information. What about no? Let's do that in a minute. Even then, that only plays a small part. Even though it's in the genetics, you still have the choice to 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 be fearful or know yourself. You know, man, know thyself. Once you know how great you are, there's no fears. There's just understanding. Right. If we are God, we know. Shut others don't. Shit others don't. Make it into responsibility. It makes you go crazy. Well, see, no, not. I mean, I get your point. I fully get your point, and I've been there. Like a few years ago, I was there. Like, God damn, I want to do something. Like, yo, I can. I got so much influence. I got so much. Like, yo, you need to be on this too. Why ain't y'all? Right? You get overwhelmed. But then, in the same breath, you got to understand. Understanding people will be people. That's it. We are who we are, and that's what it is. So even though I might put a jewel out there or be in the physical and try to help people and promote people and big people up and all this, or down people, we can go to the negative aspect or try to down people and make people feel bad and disrespect people. Either way it goes, it's still up to the individual. Like, if you disrespect me, fine. If I pump you up and you fall, fine. If you don't want to even fuck with it, fine. That's the God as well. Understanding is a characteristic of God. And God is, we're not talking about God, the Germanic word. We're just speaking on the aspects of the all. That makes sense to you, I hope. So you just got to understand that comes with what we're talking about as well. Everything comes back and ties in. Because once you get an understanding, I mean, fear dissipates. It goes away. Because you've analyzed it, you broke it down, you've realized that it is there. You haven't ignored it, put it off, or let it build up in you, or anything like that. All comes back to understanding. Once you understand the potential of yourself, yes, you are God in all aspects. But it ain't, you're not God until you realize it. And it can't come from ego. And when you break down ego, whew, you break down a lot of fears because you understand it's all superficial. It's really not there. It's your ego. That part of you that tells you you operate like this, you are this, this is who you are, da 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 da. That's ego. Once you say, hey, motherfucker, I know you exist. I know why you exist because I've self-reflected. It took me a while, but I know you exist. Shut the fuck up. That motherfucking ego gonna shut the fuck up because you have that power. It ain't never gonna leave you, but you can submit it. A great book on the topic we're speaking on is I don't know the author. I know the title of the book. It's Metaphysical Psychology, and in this book, it explains to the reader the ego, right? It's which voice you feed. I'm just learning so much from. Man, bruh, I'm learning from y'all. That's the thing. That's beautiful. If you get into 5%, the 5%, I mean, it's a very common topic. They talk about knowledge born. Right now, it's knowledge born. When you learn from something, that's knowledge being born. I learn from y'all all the time by your comments. Like, just by what you comment, I get a look into the psychology of the person because it comes from this person's psyche, this person's whatever they comment. So just by what y'all comment, the topics y'all talk about, the points y'all bring up, I learn from y'all as well, man. I study people, so I'm always learning from y'all. That's why I say I appreciate y'all because I really do appreciate. When I say I appreciate y'all, I mean it. If I appreciate a motherfucker holding the door open, I actually appreciate it because motherfucker didn't have to do that. So y'all coming and fucking with me, y'all don't have to do that. And that's what makes y'all dope because y'all decide to fuck with me. I wish you had turned that goddamn light off. Bills ain't cheap. For real. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. A brief little joint. You can overcome your fear once you realize what the fear is. Analyze it. Realize it to be there. And just break it down. Get past it. You know? I had a fear of talking to people. But when I talk, I'm good at it. In real life, even when I used to sell, look, I've had a lower self past, like most people have, and I say most because I don't want to just categorize everybody in the same boat and shit. But I had a lower self history, and so when I used to sell women, yeah, you heard that right. You had to have a good mouthpiece. You had to have a good, you had to be able to talk. So I was always good, able to talk, but bigger groups of people, like I'm not a good social person because people are weird to me. Really weird to me because honestly, when I'm around people, I don't give a damn where I'm at. If it's a social group, all I see, and I can't help but to see it, and if it ain't there, I don't see it, obviously, but all I usually see are just a bunch of egos. I don't see faces. I don't see names or hear names. I don't see none of that. I see egos. Like I see people in clothes with no face. Like ain't no face there. Cause it's all the same bullshit. Yeah, that's all. Realize, yeah, it's a constant ego. Exactly. But to realize that you have an ego is the biggest problem for most people. They don't want to accept the fact that they're egotistical because the first thing people think are snobbish, uppity type of people when you say egotistical, and that's false. The ego is who most people are, man. That's egotistical. So once you submit the ego by realizing the ego, it doesn't hold as much power over you anymore. And it holds less power the more you submit it and break it down and realize to be true and to be a part of you. And that's the same concept I'm trying to get through on fear. Whatever it is, fear of talking in front of people, fear of talking to that girl you think is cute with a nice little booty out or whatever. Fear of getting in fights. That's the fight or flight. That's normal. So it's just if you flight, don't fight. I remember. I remember me and my homies was walking through one of these neighborhoods back in the day, and I was good in the neighborhood. You know, I'm straight in the neighborhood. Most neighborhoods, I'm straight in, and that's not ego. I'm just, I'm just stay to myself. Niggas don't fuck with me. But one day, me and my homies was walking through the neighborhood about 12 at night, and we knew it was gonna be popping. People was gonna be out kicking it because it was a neighborhood. And sure enough, people was kicking it. Well, in this particular neighborhood that I'm speaking on was predominantly, oh, much love, absolutely. This neighborhood we was roaming through was predominantly Crip neighborhood, and I'm good with all Crips, like no sweat. And these two motherfuckers I was with really didn't fuck with no gang, so I'm like, okay, we just gonna mob through this neighborhood, get to the crib. We just left the pool hall, we was playing pool and shit, whatever. It's back in my teens. And we walking through the neighborhood, and I see the homies. Go talk to the homies, and I guess one of them just start talking shit to one of my friends. Now, mind you, all of these motherfuckers I'm cool with. Everybody in this situation I'm cool with. So I'm like, oh, here we go. And I'm trying to, not persuade, but just shut them the fuck up, pretty much. Like, chill out. These are the homies. We just getting through here. You will. But they was drunk and off they rockers at this point. So one of the homies start fighting one of the other homies. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. I didn't even get the adrenaline pumping, nothing, because a one-on-one fade that's how it should be. That's normal to me. In my head, that clicks as just a normal thing. So I was like, all right, they fighting. I'm looking at these motherfuckers squaring off, fighting and shit. I look over. Don't ever flight. This is why I said, because I look over at my other friend and all you see is his feet out the driveway of the neighborhood. I'm like, the fuck? This motherfucker ran on us. I kid you not. I kid you not. His shoes was still next to me. I promise you. Because he was so scary. He was so fearful. I'm dead ass serious, man. I'm dead ass serious. My dude fighting right here. Mind you, it's like five of them. It's only three of us. Plus the little niggas that want to be gangsters and shit. Right, he left a fucking smoke trail. Listen, I see these two motherfuckers fighting. I'm like, all right, boom. I make sure I look for a second just to make sure nobody jump in on that. I'm like, all right, nobody's fucking with that. I look over here. Now the whole neighborhood is like an apartment complex, so there's a way in and a way out. I don't know how he did it because we was at the back of the motherfucking complex damn near. We was in the middle. Either way, this motherfucker must have ran the 40 in like 3.7. No 4 nothing. 3.7, I swear to God. I looked over, he wasn't even there. So I couldn't say I looked over and he was gone. No, I looked over and nothing was there. I looked down, I seen his fucking shoes, I looked at the opening, and I seen his feet. I seen his fucking feet like turning. So boom, it's just two of us and these drunk motherfuckers. So I look back over, they jumping on him. But the thing about that was it was a one-on-one fight with, adults. We're adults at this age. We're in our teens, but we're like 18. So they fight. And then it was like three little dudes, like 12 and 13, just jumping on him. And all you hear was, don't hit King, don't hit King. So I'm just throwing people off. Just throwing motherfuckers off. Stop with the texting and shit. So I'm just throwing motherfuckers off. Nobody swing on me, of course. I grab this motherfucker. He's not really hurt because, I mean, what can 12 and 13-year-olds do in 5 seconds? We get to walking. They're like, hey, yo, whose shoes is these? We're like, oh, them is old boys. They're like, we keeping them. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you do with them. Yeah, keep them. He don't deserve them. I don't give a fuck. So we walking home to my house now. That's where we was going. And we just chopping it up. Me and the dude, his name is Trey. His name is Trey. And we really just talking about how our homie just dipped on us. Like, where'd he go? I'm like, I don't know. I just seen his feet. I don't know. We going to the crib. Now, mind you, I live from where we're at, where this incident, we're about 15 minutes away on foot. So we get to the house. This motherfucker sitting on the porch. I'm like, look, if you want to fight him, I will allow it. I will allow it. Because he deserved to get his ass whooped. It was three of us, and the motherfuckers who want to fight him would have been a one-on-one. The little homies wouldn't have did shit because I would have, had that handled. So I'm like, if you want to whoop his ass, go ahead, bro. I think he knows one of us want to whoop his ass. I don't even know why he ran to my house because he ain't coming in. So we like, bro, he wanted forgiveness. Hold on, we getting there. So I'm like, bro, why the fuck did you run on us? Like it was a one-on-one. Even with Trey, it was a one-on-one when they was fighting. This motherfucker gonna say, I didn't want to get jumped. I'm like, okay, so in my head that was bitch assness. So I explained to him. He wanted forgiveness. You goddamn right. Right, I'm mad he's sitting in front of my fucking house. Like, why would you come to my... You know how I get down. You know you ain't coming in, and you ain't got no shoes, and you gotta walk to your house. Flat out. Flat the fuck out. So I'm like, why'd you run? He said he ain't want to get jumped. I'm like, bro, it would have been on one-on-one. He's like, well, my family bloods. I'm like, nigga, they don't even know you like that. So he's just making excuses. I sent him on his way. I told Trey, yo, if you want to handle that with him, you handle that. I'm not about to, they didn't fuck with me. They fucked with him and y'all. But this is what I'm saying. He had that flight response, that fear response. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just like, okay, nobody wants to be in a situation to fight, obviously. I don't go looking for fights. I don't warrant any fights. I don't promote people just banging on it. No, don't do that. But he had this fear in him. You see what I'm saying? To where a simple confrontation, he folded. The fear of I might get my ass whooped. And it's a lot of punks nowadays that shoot and jump people instead of catching a one-on-one because of that fear of ego. Oh, I can't get beat up. Nobody can know I got beat up. See, you see what I'm saying? I don't necessarily go into fight mode, but if it's that point, if we're at that point, obviously I try to either avoid the confrontations, or handle it like men and talk it out. But if it has to go to that point, I have a great record of violence. My record is violent. That's what I'm saying. So I've learned from violent experiences how much or how precious peace is and positivity. I bullshit you now. I don't have a long record. I have a decent record for a violent person, we'll say. And I don't promote that because getting caught up means you got caught and you're a fool. But all my shit is violent. I have, one or no, I have two. That was violent too. Yeah, I have two, just regular shits. Having some weed on me and shit. But everything else is violent. So I learned from those experiences that I don't want none of that. That shit, I don't like that shit. But when it comes to that situation, that specific topic of that, I use that as a reference of motherfuckers have egos, don't want to lose a fight, so they got to do bitch shit, kill somebody. You want to kill me because we had a disagreement because of your ego is scared to get an ass whooping. You don't want to talk to that girl because your fear of rejection. You don't want to at least try to accomplish one of your dreams and goals because the fear of failure. Like we can go and use this for anything. That unknown. What if fuck it. What if you do? Then what? So what? So fucking what? What if I attempt to do something great and I fail? Or what if I try to face my fear talking in front of people and I forget what to say? So fucking what? What's her name? Mandy Moore, her little sister, whatever the fuck. Start shucking and jiving when she forgot the words to her song. Like when you fail, motherfucker, you fail. Now you've learned how not to fail the same way. You gotta learn the lessons within the failure. You gotta find the peace within the chaos. That's all I'm saying. This fear, this fucking ego shit. Right. Well, what if you win? Exactly. But you won't know why, because you scared to lose. They even say they got a saying. What is the shit? Scared money don't make money. It's the same concept, pretty much. I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to succeed. But not everybody wants to do what it takes to succeed. When I started my business, it was hard. It was real fucking hard. It was just me. I had to buy all the equipment. I had to do the promotion. I had to do. I didn't know how to do none of that shit. But I went on and I just did it. And if I fucked it up, I didn't fuck it up the same way next time. Yeah, just it's you got it's a work. You just gotta work on it and work on it. It's not something you get overnight. You know what I'm saying? But when you find the balance, the understanding in everything, in yourself first. Oh my jeez. Don't try to do nothing external if you ain't got the internal where it needs to be. Cause you're just gonna end up fucking shit up and fucking shit up. So this fear shit, just get it. So what? So what? So fucking what? So what if the little cute girl turn you down? You know how much pussy is? Men are outnumbered out here. So what? A lot of the girls that used to turn me down ain't singing the same song. We'll just say that. Because I don't want the queen to jump on here like, what, motherfucker? Get out. So that's all I'm saying. You have to attempt. The only way you can get the unknown out, that fear of the unknown out, is to face it, to jump in there a little bit, get your feet wet. Shit. I want everybody to succeed, but I know everybody has to go through the ringer first. And that's when I start watching. That's when I'll start promoting. That's when I'll start pushing you to be better. When you fail, because I need to see how you react. Fight or flight. What are you doing? I'm going to promote you, of course. I'm going to be in your corner at all times. I've helped people I don't even know. People just randomly in the streets, like little kids trying to mow grass and shit. I give them the website to make the business cards, what code to use to get it for cheap, the importance of doing so. Like, I've done so many different things because I want everybody to succeed or everybody to find some positivity, some type of positivity. We go through the day, head down, walking past people all the time. Now I do too. I said we, but I try to make it. I try to remember that I don't have to overdo it with the positivity when I meet strangers or talk to people. A simple "Hey, how you doing today?" to a random person that didn't even say nothing to me. Just, "Hey man, how you been today?" It's a hell of a day, ain't it? Yeah, man. Work kicking my ass. Oh, you got it, man. You got it. You almost off. You see, something simple that somebody talked to me today, and I've been having a fucked up day. Something so simple can turn around somebody's whole day, and possibly others, because that might affect him to where it goes on. That energy carries to whoever he runs into. But the fear of I don't know that motherfucker. No new friends. No new friends. Shit like that. Yeah, there's no. It's crazy. It's just polarity. I'm thinking about polarity right now. Like, yo, there's an in crowd, there's an out crowd, but them bitches don't exist neither. Cause to the out crowd, the in crowd look weird, and vice versa. So now they both outcast to each other. Stupid. It's stupid. So having fear of unknown is only because you don't want to face it yet. Face that shit. Let go of all that shit. Let go of it. Let go of all that fears, uncertainties. Let go of all that negative shit. Shit that's out of your hands. Like, oh, what if? Motherfucker, it's gonna happen if it's gonna happen. It all depends on how you deal with it, how you bounce back. Can you take the blows? You don't know why, because you ain't took one yet. Oh, I'm scared to get hit. Well, motherfucker, get hit and see that it ain't that bad. See that you'll live. And I used to be like that. I used to panic at little shit. I used to do a lot of shit. I used to be a whole different person. But when I just understood the power of me and that I have the power to be like, nah, to all bullshit, oh, that changed my whole life. I disagree. That's cool. Fuck you. Well, fuck me. You ain't shit. Whew, I ain't shit today. You see what I'm saying? It don't affect me. Why? Because I don't want it to. Be the greatest you. Face those fears. Get past them some bitches. They only fears because you allow it to be fears. It's a lovely thing. It is. It really is. Because I used to let people's actions affect me because I had too much, what's that word? When you invest too much in somebody. Expectations. Then I just got rid of all expectations. Why? Why would you not have some type of, standard for people? I do, but I don't expect people to be anything but who they are. And then it's up to me whether to feed into it, try to correct it, or just simply understand that. You can't let me down if I already expect you to be you. And I'm not saying you're going to let me down, but if you do, that's a part of you, and I accepted you off rip, so that's that. Well, you don't know. Some people put on facades. That's true. If you trick me, you trick me. But it ain't going to happen again because now I know. I know now. You are a great people. You're God. And I tell people that to their face when they ask me who I am sometimes just to be an ass. I'm God. No, I asked you who you were. Well, I'm God. If I say my name, I'm not my name. I am who I am. I'm God. If I say my name's John Doe, it doesn't matter. John Doe is a name, not me. Be great. Be God. Be you. You're fucking awesome. And a random person like me on maybe the other side of the planet has no problem telling you that. You're fucking awesome. Exactly. I believe in myself. Now, I don't even believe in myself. Fuck all that. I don't. I know myself. I know myself. I don't believe shit. Belief deals with just investing without facts. I factually know myself to be great. Don't believe anything. No. Know you are God. Know you are awesome. Know you are great. And know that some people don't like that shit because they don't know how great they are. So you can't be great. Fuck that. See, that fucking philosophy is strong within me. I feel like Yoda. I just didn't want to talk backwards. But I'm saying, fucking awesome. Wake up awesome. Why? Because it's only one you. It doesn't matter what you're going through, mentally, physically, spiritually. Everybody got shit to put in order, man. I ain't perfect, but I'm perfect. You feel me? My flaws make me perfect. If I didn't have my flaws, I wouldn't be me. We all got to put shit in order. I did. But through that whole journey, I'm going to be great while I do it. I'm going to be awesome while I do it. I want to show y'all my view, man. My view is fucking awesome. Check this out. See if I can do this. Hold on, that's me again. I'm up in this little patio looking out my back window. All this fucking snow. See this shit? I had to fucking shovel all that shit. That's where I'm at with it. The only thing I don't like is the fucking lights because they kind of drown the stars. But I got a nice little spot back here. I should come up here, smoke, chill, talk to y'all. And I hope y'all got the message of this one, man. Is it this ain't shit then, is it? To me it's some shit. Like I said, that shit ain't no hold of me. Even when I lived in Alaska, hey, I didn't have to shovel snow though. I was little, so I guess I got to enjoy it more so than have to deal with it. Sorry, mom, I didn't appreciate you at the time. I was too little. Those igloos were dope though. But yeah, man, you're fucking awesome. Only way to overcome fear is to face fear. Realize it's there. Just like the ego. It's the same concept. Just do that. I don't know what your fear is. You might not have one none that you know about. That's awesome too, shit. But if it ever comes a time where you face an uncertainty or feel like it's just too much, shit is just too much, you can make it. You face that shit. You here. You made it this whole time. When shit get rough and you don't know, you just got that fear, whatever that fear may be, that uncertainty, unknown, whatever it is in life. Just know it ain't gonna go nowhere until you face it. Don't give it power, take it away. You know? You have that power. You have the power to decide everything. Who lives or dies, the whole shebang. I'm not talking physically. I don't want you to go out and do that. But when I say that shit, it's like you decide who lives and dies in your reality, who you allow in and who you keep out. What'd you say? I didn't think there was, and I appreciate it. That lets me know I'm doing what I set out to do. I do appreciate you, and I'm here with you the whole ride through all the trials and tribulations, man. That's what I'm saying. My channel. Oh, I gotta go down here. Walk with me. Walk down my corridor. All 3 steps. We're back. I had to put my shit on the charge. Oh man. That's all. Now I'm in the light, so y'all gonna see me a little better. I tried to keep the whole mysterious shit. They like to keep lights on in this motherfucker. That's all, man. I'm here with you. I made this channel strictly for the purpose of reaching out to people. That's it. See, no intentions was behind it. Just to reach out to people. I had a whole idea. I was gonna come on here and just let people argue with me about their day. If they had a bad day, come on and just get it out. You know what I'm saying? I want to get people stress free as much as possible. So that was my whole intention. That lets me know I'm doing what I set out to do. So I appreciate you. You made that shit possible, man. Oh, that works perfect. Fuck yeah. I'm like fucking MacGyver out here. Fuck out of here. Got my shit set up on a cord, like it's balanced on a cord right now. Dope. I'm dope like that. You see what I'm saying? I'll take it. I'll take it. I just want to set out to do that, man. That's my mission. That's my mission in real life. I treat my, I teach my children the same thing. Be be as loving as possible, but understand to keep your barrier up. But understand everybody deserves a little bit of peace. Everybody, everybody. A lot of the reasons people do fucked up shit is because they're out of order spiritually. And when I speak spiritually, obvious there's a fucking Grand Canyon of a difference between spirituality and religion. So I'm speaking spiritually. If my energy is off for a consistent amount of time, plus my environment is feeding into damaging me like that, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna do some stupid ass shit because my energy is off. So to try to get our energies in order, I try to bring as much peace. I could be going through it, but y'all won't know. Not that I hold it in, it's just some shit you don't show the world, you know? But even then, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna give you the jewels. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna leave with some positivity, cause goddamn, it's too much bullshit going on. Too many people be on bullshit. So that's my job. Bring peace. I need it by giving y'all something. Less gives me something. So we helping each other. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna smoke my square. I'm gonna smoke my rolled cigarette. I'm gonna drink my drink, and we gonna chop shit up. You see what I'm saying? I don't, I don't know. That's it. I'm a simple motherfucker, man. I used to do a lot of fuck shit, and I see the world. I smoke my ganja, and I look at the world, and I politic on. Like if I were to show you a day of my life, it's really read books, work, take notes, teach my children, smoke, read books, work out if I want to, go to sleep if I want to. But I'm a simple person, and I see the bad in the world, and I see the good in the world, and I believe there should be more good, and everybody deserves it. You feel me? All right, y'all. I see the queen over here. I hear the queen in there. She getting a little riled up. She ain't got daddy in there, so I got to go. But I want to leave you with that. You're fucking awesome, G. You're fucking great. And I don't care if it sounds like a broken record every time I say it. At least it's become permanent that you're fucking awesome. You're great. And I'll be back. I'm gonna bring up part two of that video. It's pretty much what we talked about. I'm gonna just put it in a form to where everybody can just check that shit out. But until then, y'all motherfuckers stay great. Y'all motherfuckers stay awesome, man. And I know I cuss a lot, and I'm gonna continue to. But that's that, man. Peace when we're together, chaos when we're not. Pick up a book, gain some knowledge, spread some positivity, and if you're having a bad day, make it a good one. Make it a great one.